Proud of our kids today on both sides of the ball. Proud of the way they prepared, handled some of the distractions that come with playing on this week. They're not necessarily bad distractions, but they're just different than a normal week, handling the Thanksgiving break and all that kind of stuff. And by and large, played pretty well. When we were smart and didn't do things to hurt ourselves, I thought we took control and dominated the ball game for the most part. But it was a big boost for the kids. I'm pleased for our seniors. I think it's a rewarding experience for them, and I couldn't be happier for them.
The way this has gone the last few weeks, do you want the season to end?
No, I told the kids before the game, if I had one wish, it'd be that we had 10 more, that we had 10 more games together. But I can't give you that. I can give you 4 quarters. That's all we've got. So I thought they went out there and played like that. But this will springboard us obviously into a lot of things, into recruiting, into the off season, into our off season program, which starts tomorrow. And I think the way we finish the season maybe validates some of the hard work we put the kids through.
Everything seemed to be working well offensively. I think it was 6 touchdowns the first 7 possessions. You can't draw it up much better than that.
Yeah, ran the ball really well, obviously. Felt like we were really controlling the line of scrimmage, and were able to make some plays on some easy passes, nakeds and that kind of stuff because we were running the ball so well. And we're pretty efficient in there, and converted a couple third downs in the first half. I thought were big to keep drives going. The one quarterback draw down there in the red zone I thought was a big play. We scored, I think, on the next play. So I was happy they were efficient.
Can you talk about how important this finish to the season was to the program?
Well, I think it's good to see the fruits of everybody's labor. And don't mistake me. By all means, we have a long way to go. We have mountains to climb, and we have a lot of things to do in the off season and through recruiting and through spring practice in the summertime. But it's good to reward. I'm glad for the kids to get some reward. We all, as coaches and adults, know that we're doing the right thing and doing it the right way. And I think the kids thought we were, and hopefully now they know we are. And so it's good to get the kids a little reward.
What happened the last month? What went right? You talked about the disappointing part, but what else did you see?
Well, I don't know. I think defensively we really found ourselves, we dominated the line of scrimmage. And offensively we did a better job on the line of scrimmage. I wouldn't say that we dominated it, but we found a little bit of a running game, which helped our passing game and kept our defense off the field. And, some of it was, quite honestly, a couple of the people we played maybe weren't as good up front as the Eastern Carolinas and SMUs that are pretty big and physical up front. But, I thought the kids came together, and we played good, solid defense, good, hard, tough-nosed football, and eliminated a lot of mistakes. Not all of them, but eliminated a lot of them.
One of the great stories was this makeshift offensive line and how much better they were at the end of the season. I know a long way to go, but boy, you found a running game. You had protection time for Karen, who has been on the money the last few games. So I don't know how you guys did it, but you stick something together that worked out pretty well.
Well, I think schematically we just pared it down, and the kids really did a good job with the scheme. I think we had some guys develop, some young kids play. Taylor Fallon has come along and given us some help there at the left tackle position. We juggled a few guys around, but basically those guys started to assume the identity of a tough, hard-nosed group. And I think that, as much of anything, has led to their playing better.
This will always be your very first team as a head coach. What will you remember about it?
Well, I think their resiliency is the biggest thing. You think back to sitting in this room at whatever time of night it was against UT Martin after a 3-hour delay and all the things that went wrong in that deal. And you know, week after week, not starting off well, but seeing glimmers of us really playing well at times on special teams and on defense, and continuing to get better as the season went along. It was one of the 3 things I laid out for them that I really wanted to accomplish. Was I wanted us to be better at the end of the year, because I knew we were going to play so many young kids and just be so inexperienced. I thought we had that real opportunity, if we could stay relatively healthy, that we would be a better team at the end.
How important is sort of changing the narrative? I mean, going into the offseason, the narrative of this football team for recruiting and everything else is going to be completely different.
Well, yeah, and I think, you know, I think maybe it just adds a little bit of validation for those guys to continue to grind away, because this is not easy. There's no easy fix to a football team, and you know, it's not a one big recruit or that's not the way that it goes. It goes through a lot of hard work and grinding away, and I think that I'm hopeful that the kids understand that there are some rewards at the end, and through a lot more hard work, we can have more good feelings like this.
Did you see this kind of improvement a month ago?
Well, I started to see it on defense. I felt pretty good after the bye week, to be honest with you. And we still didn't, you know, we beat Rice, and then we had a really rough stretch. We played really good football teams. And we played Central Florida. We were in the game. I mean, we did some things that really hurt us, but physically we were in the game. And you know, that was a pretty big sign for us. I thought that we had a chance. Now, we didn't always take leaps forward every week, but we've seen it. Yeah, I think when we tackled the perimeter game on defense, that was a turning point for us. When we began to really put an end to we were just getting nickel and dime to death on the perimeter. And when we put an end to that halfway through the season, I think we made huge strides defensively. Well, we lined up in the off week and did good on good until the kids hated it. And then even on Tuesdays, every Tuesday until the last couple weeks, we lined up good on good for a few minutes and really made an intense drill. And I think the kids responded to it and did a good job. And ultimately, the kids put it into it, but we tried to make it a pretty big emphasis.
What did you learn about yourself as a coach as the season progressed?
I got a lot of work to do. I mean, I don't know. I mean, you know, there's well, I don't know. I think I knew myself pretty well before we started, but I don't know. I learned a lot about the job, you know what I mean? And I really enjoy it. I really do. I have not worked a day in my life. It's just to see the kids improve and to grind away and work hard at it, and to get to lead and set the tone and try and build a team in your staff's likeness, you know, with a tough competitive spirit has been very enjoyable.
You talked about the validation for your players, but I would guess there's a lot of validation for your coaching staff as well.
Well, you know, I think so. I don't know. You know, I think we are on the same page of how to do the job and what we need to do and how to get it done. You know, it feels obviously a lot better to win than it does to not, and to see the kids play better or play well is rewarding. So, you know, for us, the reward comes through the kids. You know, through the enjoyment of the kids and seeing them be accountable and be disciplined and do the right thing is where we get our reward. Yeah, exactly. And, you know, I think, first of all, the running game helps the quarterback play better. But I've been pleased with the way he has continued to grind away every day. The kid has an unbelievable attitude, unbelievable demeanor, and every single day he comes out there and is full bore to go get better. And, you know, that's contagious. And but, yeah, we'll all go battle. You know, we'll bring some guys in and we'll do some things and do everything we can to go improve this team and create some competition at every spot. push guys to go get better, see how good we can get.
I would assume you can only learn so much from your team in practice in August, that those first games you were also looking at your personnel and figuring out what worked, right?
Yeah, I mean, it's just – I knew in the spring and through two-a-days that we still had a long way to go. You know, you can just see it. As much as you push and grind, you just know when you've seen it what it's supposed to look like and you have in your mind's eye what it's going to be, you just know that you've got to keep the pedal to the metal and keep grinding away on it. And it's still not what it needs to look like. You know, we're still not where we need to be, but yeah, you kind of get that vision and try and keep pushing to it. And then, you know, early in the season, we were still shuffling guys around.
In terms of recruiting, doing this, I mean, you talking to these players all the time. So does this make it easier to sell what you have to offer?
Well, I think so. You know, I think when you look at the commitment from not just the coaching staff, but from the university, from the administration, from the community, to go put out there a good product and have a program that we believe in and have a coaching staff that we believe in that does it the right way is and it has shown marked improvement. I think that's a tangible thing that you can see and you can continue to sell. Well, I don't know how we'll ever replace Akeem Davis. I don't know, and I'm not talking about tackles and. It's just from a leadership, character standpoint, that if you asked everybody on our team who the leader was, they'd say Akeem Davis. So I don't know how we'll replace. That will be part of the challenge that I'll issue to the kids next week is, you know, who's going to do that? Because he was the emotional leader of the team every single day we went out there and poured his heart and soul into it. And he's a special, special young man.